As a Mexican American, I love being from two worlds. I feel lucky to have been born in Florida, growing up in a beachside city in all the state's humid glory. I feel proud knowing how to make tamales and enchiladas and rooting for two soccer teams during the World Cup. But recently, I've been wondering whether there's more to who I am. My mother was born in Ñuu Snuviko, also known as San Juan Mixtepec, a small pueblo in the mountains of Oaxaca, Mexico. It translates to the place where the clouds descend in Mixteco, my mother's native language. Surrounded by small farms in a narrow valley, the town of about 7,000 people clings to a gravel road running from the base of the highlands to the plaza, El Centro. On Fridays, El Centro comes alive with a market. For a long time, I did not consider Mixtepec as part of me. When people have asked about my heritage, I have said I am Mexican American. And then came the audio leak that still reverberates in Los Angeles. Members of the city council had made racist remarks in speaking about several minority groups, including Oaxacans living in Koreatown. Nury Martinez, then city council president, mocked Oaxacans as ugly, short and dark. She said she didn't know what village they came from, as if they were too primitive for the city. The state of Oaxaca is one of the country's poorest, largely untouched by tourism scene along Mexico's coasts and capital. But Oaxaca is rich in culture and history, home to savory mole, smoky mezcal and ancient ruins that tell of a time before the Europeans came. 2/3 of the state is mountainous, creating a mosaic of remote villages like my mother's. 10 main indigenous languages are spoken in Oaxaca, and if you listen carefully, you can hear them in the streets of L.A. I remember sitting at home when I read Martinez's comments in a story my colleagues broke on a Sunday. The list of people she and 3 others insulted was long. But Oaxacans? I felt lightheaded as if I'd stood up too quickly as I processed their words. "Tan feos," she said. "So ugly." A prominent Mexican American had invoked stereotypes about a group that, for so long, has been among the most marginalized in Mexico, a country that has long refused to acknowledge systemic colorism and racism. As shown in a transcript, then-Councilmember Gil Cedillo followed Martinez's comments by saying, "I'm glad they're wearing shoes." Former Los Angeles County Federation of Labor President Ron Herrera casually mentioned his mother used to call Oaxacans Indios, or Indians, a word often used not as an identifier but spat as an insult.